Hey guys, thanks for coming to the Travel and Study Room here. In my business class, I was recently asked to determine whether or not I would work for a Fortune 500 company. I had to research this company and find out all the nitty-gritty details about it. I chose HP because HP produces computers and technology, and I'm very interested in computer and technology. So after some research, I have determined whether or not I will work for HP. You're just going to have to see and find out what I've decided. All right, here's a quick overview of my points. I'm going to talk about what HP is, my personal pros of working for HP, and my cons of working for HP. And then I'll give a final verdict as to what I think. Okay, so what exactly is Hewlett-Packard? Hewlett-Packard is a company based on technology founded on January 1st, 1939 in Palo Alto, California. Their first product was an audio oscillator, but since then, since the 30s, they have gravitated towards selling computers and printers, much more high-tech stuff. Oh, by the way, that's Hewlett on the left and Packard on the right. Some pros, quick overview of the pros of working for HP. Their innovative social programs, their community outreach, and their global access for HP customers. Okay, so their community outreach. Recently, in the United Kingdom, HP has offered bundles of technology towards impoverished school children in struggling parts of London and other parts of the United Kingdom. This is a good thing because I can really appreciate a company that cares about impoverished people and does charity work. These bundles of technology would allow the students in these schools to have a better education and would generally improve the level of poverty in these communities. That is something that I can definitely appreciate. Okay, their global access, HP has introduced global access to all of their customers everywhere around the world. What this basically means is that if you are using an HP computer, you can connect to the internet and HP will not charge you extra. Anywhere in the world, you can connect to the internet and HP will not bill you for it. Some companies, when you connect to the internet and they notice that you're not in the United States or wherever you're from, they will jack up your bill or whatever, or they will fine you or whatever for using the internet. HP does not do that. HP will let you go to the far reaches of the earth and still connect to the internet so you can use your social media and whatnot. Okay, some of the cons, an overview of the cons of working for HP. Their financial losses, their CEO changes, and their customer complaints. Okay, here's a graph of HP net income and gross income in the past 5 years. The top arrow is their net income, and if you look at the black bars, you can see that it has been declining over the past 5 years. The bottom arrow is also their gross income, and that also has been declining. Now, money is not necessarily a make or break deal for me, but if a company has been losing money over the past few years, it is a matter of concern. I would rather work for a company that is making money because they are making innovative new technology or they're just generally succeeding in business deals. A company like HP losing money is a little concerning for me. Okay, some CEO changes. In the past 6 years, 7 different people have been the CEO of HP. This is absurd because the CEO is supposed to know what exactly is going on in the company, and they're supposed to be the top dog. They're supposed to guide the company in new directions and guide them where they want to go. But if HP has been firing their CEOs constantly, what direction are they going in? Who has been leading them to new fronts? If the CEO doesn't have job security, how would I? All of these CEO changes has been making me and other consumers wonder what the heck is going on at HP. All right, some customer complaints. So HP printers, this brand, or this type, this PhotoSmart C3 180. is known for being a real problem for consumers to deal with. One consumer in an article online reported having an 8-hour-long installation process, which is unacceptable. Paper jams are also frequent in HP printers, even if the consumer is using HP brand paper. That is absurd. If your paper is made specifically for the printer, it should work. HP is also notorious for slow printing speeds and high ink costs. Such things are not acceptable. They need to make sure that their consumers are satisfied with the product. Now, printers are going to jam, and that's not necessarily HP's fault, but HP printers tend to jam more so than those of their competitors. So, a conclusion, would I work for HP? I do like the charity work they are doing in the UK, but the CEO changes and the loss of income are a little bit concerning. And I also found an interesting side note, is that every article that was written in support of HP was written by HP themselves or somebody that works for them. All right, so my final verdict, would I work for HP? No, I would not. I would sooner work for their competitor because the CEO changes are concerning, the financial losses are a big deal, and outside views of the company are mostly negative, and for good reason. Okay, thank you very much. Are there any questions?
What company would you work for if you didn't want to work for HP?
I'd actually rather work for a company like Asus.
Why is Asus better then?
Well, Asus is better. This is actually an Asus computer. Asus is better in my opinion because they make products that last longer and work better. This computer, for an example, has lasted me 4 years, and HP products tend to die out before 4 years. So, any other questions?
No.
All right, sweet. Thank you guys.